Smells so bad. Wait, are we live now?
We're live, yep, live.
Okay, guys, welcome back to another live stream. Listen, first disclaimer, we're here today not to cause alarm, harassment, distress, or any form of intimidation. Our second disclaimer is that we're not here to clash with non-vegans. We're not here to point fingers or to judge, we're here to converse. We are just approaching a slaughterhouse right now. This is an ABP slaughterhouse. It executes cows, and we have got some information about this slaughterhouse which is going to absolutely shock you. And we're going to be telling you all about it today as we stand outside the front under our right to assembly, peaceful protest and freedom of speech, to tell you and show you all of the things that this industry tries so hard for you not to see. This industry relies on secrecy, and we're here today to show and force the transparency. As you come into this live stream, please subscribe, put 1 in the chat if you're vegan, subscribe and put 2 in the chat if you're not vegan, but you're open-minded to these conversations. Subscribe and put 3 in the chat if you're anti-vegan. Double tap the live stream, and please like and share on all socials. Let's get the likes over 50 as soon as possible, so when animals are turning up today, the public are able to see them. I wonder if they're anticipating us again today. They're not anticipating them. Cameras pointing in, so maybe they don't know we're here. All right, I'll be a little bit quiet. I said we can spend a bit of time at the front. Banging. Let's see what's happening around the corner here. This is a slaughterhouse here live in the UK. Animals are here. Oh my gosh. Already, two huge trucks. Oh my goodness me.
3 trucks, Steve. Steve, 3 trucks.
3 trucks?
Yeah.
Are there animals on the 3rd truck? Can you still see? Can you see them? Can you see if animals are in there?
No, I'm going to put this over the top. 3 trucks.
No, you can't see, you can't see.
Let me move this in the middle.
The slats are too high, there's no slats on the bottom.
Let me just show everybody how many trucks are in here right now.
Get over the top. All these trucks in here have got animals on it. This is a slaughterhouse here live in the UK. The red truck on the left is in the washdown area. The other truck to the right of it with the red cab, that's in the layerage drop-off area. On the right-hand side is another truck there with animals on there. And that one there is tucked around the side, around the corner. They've got all the trucks coming in now early as possible because they know that we come, but they don't know that we are sporadic with our timings. We will always be here and we will always find what's going on here. Subscribe and put 1 in the chat if you're vegan. Subscribe and put 2 in the chat if you're not vegan but you're open-minded to these conversations and you're a kind person. Subscribe and put 3 in the chat if you are anti-vegan. Here they come, here come the puppets to put the gate onto manual. You better run, better tell them that we're here again. We're here to expose you. We're here to show the world what you don't want them to see. We're here to tell them what you don't want them to know. Is anybody going to come out and talk to us about the FSA breaches? 4th of August, 2 days ago. What's anyone going to come and talk about the major non-compliances here? Going from 6 to 8. 8 major non-compliances here and 18 minor non-compliances, yet this place is still operating. We're going to tell you all about it today as you're here on this live stream. Let me give Mel the umbrella. You're going to be finding out so much information that this industry don't want you to know. We're here live outside of a slaughterhouse to bring you the truth. Like our disclaimer said, we're not here to cause alarm, harassment, distress, or any form of intimidation. We're not here to clash with non-vegans. We're here to educate, converse, and talk to you so that you can have an educated position on what you want to do and what decisions you want to make. Please put your comments in the live chat. We will get round to answering questions. Now, we're here today in collaboration with Animal Aid. And if you go into the top 3 dots in the right-hand corner, click on description and click on Animal Aid's latest link, you'll be absolutely shocked to find out the new FSA audit reports done on the very location that we're stood right out in front of today. This location has had 8 major non-compliances and it's had 19 minor non-compliances. That's up from June 2025. June 2025, it had 6 major non-compliances and it had 18 minor non-compliances.
Yeah, it's got even worse.
This place has got worse. Now, we're not here for welfare whatsoever. We're here today for animal rights. We're here to say that animals should have the rights to their bodily autonomy and their bodily freedom. But we're here to show you the transparency that the industry won't show you. Now, an industry like the FSA, who is supposed to instill trust in the public, why aren't they openly telling the public, by the way, we have found this particular slaughterhouse to not be following any rules, pretty much, and then literally getting worse within the next 12 months. And we'll still let them operate, we'll still let animals come here, we'll still let them kill animals. There was major non-compliances such as certifications not being correct, such as CCTV not being efficient, blurred, not being able to provide a clear image from the kill floor. I wonder why that is. To me, that sounds a little bit suspicious, doesn't it?
Very convenient for them, isn't it?
Timings of animals, the layerage conditions not being correct for the animals. This place, even from a welfare standard, is failing the animals horrifically. Subscribe and put 1 in the chat if you're vegan. Subscribe and put 2 in the chat. If you're not vegan but you're open-minded to why we're here, subscribe and put 3 in the chat. If you're anti-vegan, double tap the live stream, like, share and subscribe. Now, like we say, we're not here from a welfare position, but 99.9% of the world do actually care about animal welfare, and this is why they lean on the marketing tactics like the RSPCA Assured, Red Tractor certification, and the FSA. The FSA being the Food Standards Agency. Now, when the food standard agencies come to these places and they deem 9 major non-compliances and 18, just double check my numbers, I can't remember, I've only just seen the numbers, huge non-compliances at this particular place. Where's the trust in the FSA now? Why are the FSA still allowing this to happen? This is why. If you want to be avoiding, what are the numbers?
I'm just getting them up.
You get numbers up. If you want to avoid being responsible for this, then you be vegan. Being vegan is simply the way to avoid it. If people care about animal welfare, my challenge to you is, why don't you care about animal rights? What is the difference? Why would you only consider the welfare of an animal up to a point and then not care about them when they go inside of a slaughterhouse? This is where we are today. We're outside of this slaughterhouse. This is an ABP slaughterhouse. We're here in collaboration with Animal Aid. If you go into the 3 dots in the top right-hand corner, click on the Linktree link. If it's not blue, copy and paste it into your browser and go and look at the new report done by Alex Activism from Animal Aid about ABP Guildford and its major non-compliances. Will anyone come out here and talk to us today? We'll find out. We'll keep asking at the gate. We'll keep seeing and keep pressing and keep asking the questions to see if we get any responses. I can pretty much guarantee that the industry will be absolutely silent, because the only way that these industries operate is by secrecy, silence, and only putting out the propaganda and lies that they want the consumer and the public to follow. We're here today to reveal that to you. We're here to force the transparency. At the moment, the transparency is taken away. It's replaced with lies. There's lots of movement behind me here. The camera now has turned round, the CCTV is on us. They know that we're here. There are animals behind me in trucks waiting to go into this very facility to die. This facility executes cows. Cows from the dairy industry, cows from the meat industry. Cows from the dairy industry are a different breed of cows. They're executed and they are exploited for their breast milk. This is a slaughterhouse. They kill animals here. They kill animals, innocent animals die, yeah. Yeah, subscribe for 1 if you're vegan. Subscribe for 2 if you're not vegan. Ah, here he is.
Taken off the gate of manual.
Wait, who's this? Is this puppet number 1? I think that's puppet number 1. Subscribe for 1 in the chat if you're vegan. Subscribe for 2 in the chat if you're not vegan. Be open-minded to these conversations. Subscribe and put 3 in the chat if you're anti-vegan. Double tap the live stream, like, share, subscribe. You got the numbers for me?
Yeah, so it's deteriorated since June 2025, and it's now escalated to 8 major and 19 minor non-compliances.
Right. 8 major and 19 minor non-compliances. 8 major and 19 minor non-compliances. And that's from the FSA's audit report. And guess what that audit report wound up as? General satisfactory. That requires another revisit within 3 months, but the FSA apparently deemed that generally satisfying. Now, if you want to be responsible for that, that's awful. If you don't want to be responsible for that, be vegan. They're your 2 options. Super simple, super easy. If you want to avoid all of this towards these innocent animals that don't deserve any of this, then you remove your personal accountability for the industry and you go vegan. Is anyone going to come and talk to us today about the new findings? Is anyone coming to talk to us about the 9 major non-compliances done on the FSA report here? Is anyone coming to talk to us? Are you going to talk to us about it? Is anyone going to come and talk to us about it? What do you feel about 9 major non-compliances? Why is the CCTV not working? Why is the CCTV not providing adequate footage onto the kill line? Why is there no certificates of competence? Why has the FSA come here and they've done another audit report and it's got worse? What's your stance on it? Go and get someone to talk to me. Go and get a member of management. Go and get management. Go and get management. I want to know. I'm a member of the public, and I want to know why this has deteriorated over the last 12 months to 9 major non-compliances and 18 minor. I want to know. Why, as a member of the public, why, as a member of the public, are you not addressing what I'm asking you? Why, when a member of the public comes and asks questions, do you not answer the questions? Why are you not answering the questions from a member of the public? Why are you not answering the questions to a member of the public when I want to know why the FSA report has reported all these?
Private property, I will call the police. Move back to the public walkway.
So you're not, no response, that's what you're saying. Silence. Silence from the slaughterhouse.
Literally.
Members of the public asking general questions as to why the FSA breaches here, 9 major non-compliances. I'm asking puppet number 1 to go and get management and to come and explain what's happening or give any response. Zero response. Silence. Now why, as a concerned member of the public, when I come to a slaughterhouse and I ask about the FSA major non-compliances, am I not met with someone who could come out and explain, come out and talk to me as a concerned member of the public? Why is the industry so secret? Why did the industry not come out and tell the public the truth? Why do you hide behind spiked walls, fences and CCTV? Why do you rush animals in there? Why don't you have the CCTV working on the kill floor? Why are there major non-compliances such as people not having the correct competency certificates? Why the hell is this happening in these places and the public never get a chance to know about it? How are the public ever going to make the right decision when the industry are never honest? The industry never tell the truth. The industry do nothing but lie. And who are the victims in all of it? The animals. Because the industry lie. General people, the general public, believe that nothing bad's happening here. The general public think that everything's okay here. Well, the trouble is, the whole time the general public think things are okay, and then you have the humane washing and the propaganda on top from the RSPCA assured logos, the red tractor certifications, and all the other nonsense. People are so far from even critically thinking about this issue that animals after animals are being exploited and murdered, commodified and executed by optional products that they don't need to be. It's the simplest thing, go vegan and avoid it.
It's absolutely disgusting. This slaughterhouse itself is not even adhering to the basic animal welfare laws, which are crap anyway. But there is literal lack of competency from individuals, lack of competency. They're not stunning animals correctly, they are misuse of equipment, unhygienic, they've got worse since the last FSA report. It was literally published 2 days ago, the update, and it's got even worse. That shows how much these industries don't care about animals, they only care about profit. Don't be like these industries, be a kind person, be a number 1 who is vegan for the animals. Put 1 in the chat if you're vegan, subscribe and put 2 in the chat if you're open-minded but not vegan yet. Subscribe, put 3 in the chat if you're anti-vegan. Double tap the live stream, like, share and comment. They kill cows from the dairy industry here and cows from the beef industry here, and they are incompetent. Incompetent, okay? That is the FSA report that shows this. That's not activists, by the way, that went in to do this. This was a freedom of information request. They aren't stunning the animals correctly. They are using misuse of equipment on the animals. They are killing them with individuals having incompetency in here, and the CCTV, for some reason, there's lack of inadequate footage for the FSA to assess.
Andrew Mitchell put, but we have a choice to eat meat.
You shouldn't have a choice to eat anybody. We are humans, we should be eating plants and leaving everybody else alone. If you don't want to be the victim and you don't want to be stabbed in the throat and decapitated, you shouldn't be doing that to somebody else. Please be kind, be a nice person of the world, and don't be evil. Those who are number 2s, I'm not saying that you're evil people, but I am saying you have been lied to. Please subscribe, put 1 in the chat if you're vegan. Subscribe, put 2 in the chat if you're open-minded but not vegan yet. Subscribe, put 3 in the chat if you're anti-vegan. Double tap the live stream, like, share and comment. As you can see behind me, there is a truck right now in the unloading area, in a lairage, by the way, that the FSA deemed inadequate. It's got inadequate ventilation. It's horrible in there for them, from the FSA that has published that 2 days ago. An update on the FSA 2 days ago. Why are you still working for somewhere like this?
Hey, Lisa, why are the security all on their phones, do you think? What could they be doing?
They'll likely be calling truck drivers saying, activists are here, don't come here, or delay your arrival today because the activists are here, because they don't want you to see the animals before they go into a slaughterhouse. This truck round here, on your left, your right, my left, is waiting there with animals on. Animals are on that truck right now, behind the gates of this evil slaughterhouse and waiting to be killed. Please subscribe and put 1 in the chat if you're vegan. Subscribe and put 2 in the chat if you're open-minded but not vegan yet. Subscribe, put 3 in the chat if you're anti-vegan. Double tap the live stream. Keep liking this live. Keep liking this live. That will help the animals. Keep liking this live stream and ask questions. We are not here on a welfare issue. We are here for animal rights. These industries, though, are lying to you, okay? They're lying to you. They're getting away with this criminal activity towards the animals. They're not even adhering to the basic standards, and they're still telling you this is humane.
Where can they see that?
Yeah, go to the link in the description, because we're here in today with a collaboration of Animal Aid. Alex has just done the publish on Animal Aid just now to show the world what happens to the animals. Go and have a look for yourself in the top right-hand corner at the FSA breaches at this facility here at ABP Guildford. Have a look for yourself.
Is that a truck?
No.
Wow, that looks exactly like a truck.
Guys, we're not here to hate on you. We are here to tell you the truth about an industry that lies to you. An evil business. This isn't an industry we need. They are killing animals on your behalf if you are not vegan. Now, that may not be your fault. You might not realise what you are paying for because you've been disconnected. Today is your chance.
Typically Blondie, your comment here, thank you for being here, number 2, but only buy from places that make sure that animals have had a great life first.
Yeah, that's exactly the propaganda that has been perpetuated onto you, and it's not your fault that you think this and you think that actually is a true thing. I used to think it as well, but no. And the standard practice of what happens to animals is complete abuse, mutilation, it's rape without the G, forcible impregnation, it's kidnap, and they all get sentenced to a slaughterhouse to be killed. You'll notice here there's big trucks that come in and there's small holding trucks that come in, and I've seen both. All the farmers, horrible to the animals, absolutely horrible. That you've got to realise that these farmers are only having these animals as their slaves. It's an exploitation camp, and then they just say, oh yeah, we love our animals and we give them the best life, because through their mouthpiece they make you feel better about paying for the violence happening behind closed doors. Go and look in there.
Why when we asked the security just then, did they not go and get the management? Why is there secrecy? Why is there silence?
Because they don't want you to know the truth. Because if you knew what happened on the inside, you would be devastated. You would go vegan on the spot as a matter of urgency, because they want you to keep believing things like animals have great lives on farms, that humane slaughter is a real thing. They want you to believe their fairy tales. And the thing is, because most people are innocent and they don't understand that you're allowed to lie on marketing and advertising, they want to keep covering this up. So what they want to do is not tell anyone the truth. They want to hide the animals from you. You'll see today, that's why security here. This gate is usually on an automated system. They take it off and put it on manual with 2 little puppets on the gate to run it up and down, because they can do that faster than the gate doing it automatically. Please subscribe, put 1 in the chat if you're vegan. Subscribe, put 2 in the chat if you're open-minded but not vegan yet. Subscribe, put 3 in the chat if you're anti-vegan. Double tap the live stream, like, share and subscribe. Go and watch Dominion on YouTube to see what animal farmers do to animals.
We've been here nearly 20 minutes now. Them trucks have not moved. One of the non-compliances on the FSA breaches were layerage times, wait times, and we can see evidence of it right here today.
Are you one of the incompetent workers here that couldn't show your competency? Are you one of the incompetent workers here that the FSA published 2 days ago, the update of the FSA? Not stunning animals correctly, misuse of equipment, lack of CCTV, that couldn't show the image very well. Very convenient, isn't it? Working somewhere that doesn't even adhere to the basic animal welfare laws, which are crap anyway. You shouldn't be doing this. Animals deserve rights.
Why do you think a slaughterhouse worker will be out talking to the security like this?
I think they're probably shocked, because they probably didn't realise an FSA report has come out. They're probably scared. They all hide around the corner like little baby cowards. You guys on this live chat, you're not the same as these people. These people are the lowest scum of the earth. Anyone who can work somewhere to stab animals in the throat is so low, okay? They are extremely low. We stand out here, we listen to the cries of those poor cows in there that are currently in this truck right now, by the way, waiting around the corner to be unloaded off to a layerage that even isn't adequate, okay? From the FSA report that said there's not even enough ventilation in the layerage for those poor animals before they get taken onto a kill floor where their restraint area is not adequate enough either, and then they kill the animals.